In a world filled with distractions and noise, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. Many of us find ourselves caught up in the opinions of others, the pressures of society, and the constant pull of everyday life. But if you're watching this video, know that it is not by accident. God has led you here for a powerful reason. This is a moment of divine urgency, a call to refocus your life on what truly matters, your relationship with God. As we embark on this journey together, I want you to consider the profound truth that you are a chosen one. This title isn't just a label, it signifies a deep, unshakable calling within your soul, guiding you toward a purpose far greater than you could ever imagine. God has a plan specifically designed for you, and it requires your undivided attention. Throughout this video, we'll explore the distractions that can easily steer you off course and the importance of aligning your life with God's will. We'll discuss how God feels about those who attempt to lead you astray and how His anger is rooted in love and protection. You'll hear inspiring stories of figures like Moses and Esther, who, despite overwhelming odds, kept their focus on God and accomplished incredible feats. But before we dive in, I have a small request. If you resonate with this message, please take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps amplify this divine message to others who may need it. And in the comments below, leave a 777 to signify your commitment to focusing on God alone. Let's come together as a community, united in faith and purpose. Now, let's explore how we can shift our focus back to God and away from the distractions around us. Remember, God is ready to unleash His power in your life like never before. So, let's take this journey together and discover the incredible plans He has for each of us. Every one of us has felt the stirring of something greater within, a whisper that beckons us toward our true purpose. This is what we call a divine calling, a sacred invitation from God, guiding us to fulfill a mission that is uniquely ours. It's not just a random occurrence, it's the essence of who we are, intricately woven into the fabric of our being. When you embrace your divine calling, you step into a realm of possibility that transcends the ordinary. It's a journey that may be filled with challenges, but it is also illuminated by moments of profound clarity and purpose. Each obstacle you face is not a setback but a stepping stone, leading you closer to the fulfillment of God's plan for your life. This calling is often accompanied by a deep sense of peace and conviction, even amidst uncertainty. It reminds you that you are not alone. God is with you every step of the way, equipping you with the strength and courage needed to navigate life's complexities. When distractions arise, be it from the world around you or the doubts that creep into your mind, remember that your focus should remain steadfastly on Him. The beauty of your divine calling is that it is uniquely tailored to you. No one else can fulfill the role you are meant to play. This realization should ignite a fire within you, a desire to seek out and embrace the path that God has laid before you. As you delve deeper into this calling, you'll discover that aligning your life with God's purpose brings not only fulfillment but also joy and peace that surpasses all understanding. God's anger is often misunderstood. It is not a fleeting emotion but a profound response rooted in His love and righteousness. When we think of anger, we may envision it as a reaction driven by frustration or irritation. However, God's anger arises from a deep desire to protect and guide His people. It is a fierce love that cannot tolerate injustice, deceit, or the ways in which we stray from His intended path for our lives. This divine anger is particularly directed toward actions and influences that seek to lead us away from our true calling. When we allow external voices, societal pressures, or negative influences to distort our purpose, it grieves God's heart. He longs for us to walk in alignment with His will, to embrace the plans He has carefully crafted for us. In these moments, His anger serves as a reminder that we are cherished and that our choices matter. Understanding God's anger helps us to see the importance of maintaining a close relationship with Him. He desires our focus and devotion, not out of a need for control, but because He knows that it is only in Him that we find genuine fulfillment and peace. Each time we turn our backs on that relationship, we create a distance that invites confusion and chaos into our lives. Yet, even in His anger, God extends grace and mercy. He calls us back, urging us to repent and refocus on Him. This loving invitation is a testament to His unwavering commitment to our well-being. It reminds us that despite our failures, His desire is for us to return to the path of righteousness, where we can experience His unending love and guidance. In recognizing this, we can better appreciate the depth of His emotions and the lengths to which He goes to draw us back to Him. In a world overflowing with distractions, the ability to focus has become more crucial than ever. Every day, we are bombarded with information, opinions, and expectations that can easily divert our attention from what truly matters. Yet, maintaining focus on our relationship with God is essential for navigating life's complexities. It is through this singular focus that we can discern His voice amidst the noise and truly understand our divine purpose. When we prioritize our connection with God, we open ourselves to His guidance and wisdom. This focus allows us to see beyond temporary challenges and societal pressures, enabling us to align our actions with His will. In times of uncertainty, it is this unwavering focus that provides clarity and strength. We begin to recognize that our identity and value are rooted not in the opinions of others, but in our relationship with our Creator. Moreover, focusing on God helps us cultivate a sense of inner peace. When we anchor ourselves in His promises, we can navigate life's storms with grace and resilience. This peace is not dependent on external circumstances, rather, it is a steady assurance that comes from knowing we are held in His loving hands. In the moments when distractions threaten to overwhelm us, returning to this focus serves as a grounding force, reminding us of our true purpose and calling. Ultimately, the importance of focus extends beyond our personal lives. When we align ourselves with God, we become beacons of light in a world that often feels dark and chaotic. Our focus can inspire others to seek their own relationship with God, creating a ripple effect of faith and purpose. By prioritizing our connection with Him, we not only transform our lives but also contribute to the greater good, fulfilling the divine calling that we have been given. Throughout history, countless individuals have exemplified what it means to heed a divine calling, demonstrating unwavering faith and focus amidst daunting challenges. Their stories resonate deeply, serving as powerful reminders of God's faithfulness and the extraordinary outcomes that can arise when one remains steadfast in their purpose. Take Moses, for instance. Raised in the palace of Pharaoh, he was called by God to lead the Israelites out of slavery. Initially reluctant and filled with self-doubt, Moses grappled with his identity and abilities. Yet, when he finally accepted his divine assignment, he became a vessel for God's miracles. Through plagues and parting the Red Sea, Moses' focus on God's command transformed not just his life but the fate of an entire nation. His journey illustrates that even those who feel inadequate can accomplish great things when they align themselves with God's will. Similarly, consider Esther, a young Jewish woman who found herself in a position of influence within the Persian Empire. When her people faced annihilation, she was faced with a choice: remain silent and safe or risk her life to save them. Driven by courage and faith, Esther chose to confront the king, ultimately leading to the deliverance of her people. Her story showcases the power of focus and bravery in the face of fear, reminding us that our divine calling often requires us to step out of our comfort zones. These narratives are not just ancient tales, they are living testimonies that emphasize the importance of focusing on God's purpose for our lives. Each character faced moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty, yet their commitment to God's calling propelled them forward. Their stories encourage us to trust in God's plan, reminding us that our struggles can be the very catalysts that lead us to fulfill our destinies. Through their unwavering faith, we learn that when we focus on God, we can overcome obstacles and achieve what seems impossible, paving the way for His glory to shine through our lives. In our fast-paced world, the power of prayer and the virtue of patience often become overshadowed by the urgency of our daily lives. Yet, these two elements are essential in nurturing our relationship with God and fulfilling our divine calling. Prayer is not merely a ritual, it is a heartfelt conversation with our Creator, a moment when we pause to reflect, seek guidance, and express our deepest desires and concerns. It serves as the foundation upon which our spiritual lives are built, allowing us to align our hearts with God's will. As we embark on our journey of faith, we often encounter situations that test our resolve. This is where patience comes into play. The path to fulfilling our divine purpose is rarely straightforward. It is filled with twists, turns, and unexpected delays. In these moments, we may feel tempted to rush ahead or take matters into our own hands. However, it is during these trials that patience becomes a powerful ally. It teaches us to trust in God's timing, reminding us that He is always at work, even when we cannot see it. Prayer and patience work hand in hand. Through prayer, we can pour out our frustrations and desires to God, seeking clarity and strength. In turn, patience allows us to await His response, fostering a deeper sense of trust in His plan. It is a delicate balance, one that encourages us to remain steadfast in our faith, even when the answers we seek seem distant. Moreover, this combination deepens our relationship with God. Each prayerful moment spent in His presence cultivates a sense of peace, helping us to understand that our journey is not solely about the destination but also about the transformative process along the way. By embracing both prayer and patience, we open ourselves to the richness of God's wisdom and the beauty of His timing, ultimately leading us closer to the fulfillment of our divine calling. Living with gratitude transforms our perspective on life, shifting our focus from what we lack to the abundance that surrounds us. It is a choice we make daily, an intentional act that invites joy and contentment into our hearts. When we cultivate an attitude of thankfulness, we begin to see the world through a different lens, one that highlights the blessings, big and small, that God bestows upon us each day. Gratitude fosters a deeper connection with God, reminding us of His faithfulness and love. When we acknowledge the gifts we receive, we recognize the hand of God at work in our lives. This awareness encourages us to celebrate not only the significant milestones but also the ordinary moments that are often overlooked. A warm smile, a kind word, or the beauty of nature, these are all reminders of God's presence, urging us to appreciate the richness of our experiences. Moreover, living with gratitude can profoundly impact our mental and emotional well-being. Research shows that individuals who practice gratitude regularly report higher levels of happiness and lower levels of stress. This positive mindset enables us to navigate life's challenges with resilience, helping us to maintain hope even in difficult times. It serves as a powerful antidote to negativity, allowing us to focus on the goodness that persists despite adversity. Gratitude also encourages us to extend kindness and generosity to others. When we recognize the blessings in our own lives, we become more inclined to share those blessings with those around us. This creates a ripple effect, fostering a sense of community and support that uplifts everyone involved. Living with gratitude transforms not just our hearts but also the lives of those we encounter, as we become vessels of God's love and grace. Ultimately, embracing a life of gratitude is a profound act of faith. It acknowledges that every good gift comes from God and inspires us to trust in His provision for our future. By making gratitude a core part of our daily lives, we align ourselves with God's purpose, experiencing a deeper sense of fulfillment and joy that enriches our journey. In the tapestry of life, the threads of purpose, faith, and gratitude weave together to create a beautiful narrative. As we reflect on the journey of understanding our divine calling, it becomes evident that each step is guided by the hand of God. Our lives are not random occurrences, they are intricately designed with intention and love. Embracing this truth empowers us to navigate the complexities of existence with confidence and clarity. Prayer and patience play pivotal roles in this journey. They remind us that while we may not always see the path ahead, we can trust in God's timing and His unwavering presence. Through prayer, we cultivate a relationship that sustains us, providing strength in moments of doubt and direction in times of uncertainty. Patience, in turn, teaches us to wait with hopeful anticipation, allowing God to unfold His plans in our lives at the right moment. Living with gratitude further enriches our experience. It shifts our focus from scarcity to abundance, helping us to recognize the myriad blessings that surround us daily. This perspective not only enhances our well-being but also encourages us to share our blessings with others, fostering a community rooted in love and support. Gratitude becomes a lens through which we see God's goodness, even amid challenges. Ultimately, the journey toward understanding our purpose is a lifelong endeavor. It invites us to remain open to growth, to learn from our experiences, and to deepen our relationship with God. As we navigate this path, let us remember that we are never alone. With prayer, patience, and a grateful heart, we can embrace the fullness of life, trusting that God is continually at work, guiding us toward the fulfillment of our divine calling. In every moment, we are invited to step forward in faith, knowing that our lives are a testament to His love and grace.